Hey everyone, it's Joy. So today I'm going to be doing a little spoiler-free review on Words in the Deep Blue by Cath Crowley. So I just recently read this book and I really loved it, and I haven't really seen that many people talking about it really. Maybe they are and I'm just not looking in the right places, but from what I've seen, not a lot of people are talking about this, and I think that this book is so good and deserves to have more people talking about it. So I thought that I would make a little video and tell you guys about it so that if it sounds interesting to you, then you might want to pick it up. So the story follows Rachel and Henry. So before Rachel moved away, she tucked a love note telling Henry, who she's had a crush on for years, that she was in love with him, and she tucked it into his family's bookstore in a little section called the letter library. And so then she moved away, but now it's been years since then, and she's coming back because her brother recently died in a drowning incident and she can't stand to be around the beach anymore. So now that she's come back to the city, she's of course having to deal with Henry, who never responded to her letter, and all her old friends and old memories. Coincidentally, she also gets a job at Henry's family bookstore, and that means she's going to be seeing him a lot and having to deal with these unresolved feelings from the letter that Henry never talked to her about. It also deals with a lot of family issues such as money, divorce, and death. But my favorite aspect of the book was the family bookstore. That to me was what really stood out and made this book special. I really love when a material object like a store or a beach or a setting of some sort kind of plays such a role in a book that it's almost like a character in and of itself. And that's how I really felt about this book. So Rachel's job within the bookstore is to catalog the letter library, which is a section of the bookstore where you don't actually check out the books, but you can go in and you can highlight your favorite passages. You can write letters to other people and have them respond back to you, or you can just put letters in there, which I really loved. I've never heard of that before. I don't know if some bookstores actually have that. This book takes place in Australia, so maybe bookstores there might do that, but I've never seen any bookstores like that here in the States, but I think that's a really great idea. Within the book, it actually has certain pages that are dedicated to the letters written in the different books, and all throughout the book it has a letter. It even has a letter from the author, which I thought was really cool and kind of fourth wall breaking, but I thought that that was really a neat thing to add into this book. So this book kind of had an unexpected effect on me. It kind of made me rethink the way that I read and sort of think about books, which is weird because I've been reading for a pretty long time now, and I've never had a book make me rethink my whole reading process. But I tend to like to keep my books in pristine condition. I don't write or draw or do anything in them. But after reading this book, I really like the idea of writing in my books, highlighting passages that I love, so when I open it back up, I'm just kind of filled with all these memories that I got from the first time reading this book and all the things that made it special and stand out to me. I think that in the future when I'm reading books, if they're my own books and not the libraries, then I'm going to try and implement some of those techniques and write little notes to myself and write the parts that I love, and I think that would be a lot of fun, and it's not really something that I've ever tried before. So that was my little book talk review on Words in the Deep Blue. If this book sounded even slightly interesting to you, then I really recommend that you pick it up. It's a pretty short read. It's less than 300 pages, so if you're just looking for a quick read this summer or fall, then you should definitely pick up this book. If you love to read, then I think you would really like this book because that's kind of the main theme of the book. I mean, the whole book really revolves around a love of reading and literature and how amazing and powerful words can be. So definitely let me know if you have read this book or if you are planning to, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!